Let me get organized. So good morning, good morning. It's Judith. It's a 45-minute yoga fusion class. The only prop we use in this class would be a chair. However, if you have other props at home, great. Maybe a yoga mat. And if you don't have a yoga mat, just something on a cushioned surface, like a carpeted surface, perhaps. We're not going to be on the floor, so that really doesn't matter today, but just so you know that. And then the other optional things you might have lying around would be a yoga strap. If you don't have an official yoga strap, you could use a scarf or a dog leash or a belt or a bathrobe tie. All of those things work. Another nice thing to have would be yoga blocks. And if you don't have yoga blocks, you could grab a couple of canned goods of equal size and weight, maybe add some washcloths on the top to cushion for your hands. And then, of course, the chair. So we have a nice standard folding chair here. It's got wide legs on the base. It's no arms, no wheels, because sometimes we move side to side in the chair. You can also use, if we're standing, use the chair for a little bit of support. If you have an available wall, you could use an available wall or a piece of furniture that doesn't move. So just so you know that whatever you're pushing against is secure, so you don't want that chair to move. Last but not least, a set of hand weights you might have. If you don't worry about it. This is a pair of 1-pounders. I'd say nothing heavier than 2 pounds for this class. All right, so let's get going. So also, if whatever's being offered doesn't work for your body at this moment in time, you have options you can modify. You could do something else, like another posture or another movement, or you could skip it altogether if it's wrong for your body. So you know your body the best. You are in charge. So we'll just take it easy, and I'll try to offer modifications as we go. So let's start standing if that's available. And the feet will come directly under the hips. The toes point forward. Now let's just step a little bit off to one side. The hands can rest on hip crease or waist. Let's start moving the hips in a circular way. So think about inhaling forward, exhaling back as you round in the back. So you're squeezing the navel to spine as you round in the back. And maybe you want to keep the torso neutral, but maybe you want to get the torso more involved, so you can decide what works for you. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's corkscrew back to center. Circle the other way, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Now this direction might feel slightly different than the other way. It might feel the same. You're just going to notice, and there's no self-judgment here. Big full breaths, inhaling forward, exhaling back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Coming back to center now. Let's move up the body towards the shoulders. You could do this sitting in the chair if standing is too much for you. So just bear that in mind. So we're rolling the shoulders forward, up, back, and down, drawing invisible circles in the air with the shoulders. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. We'll go the other direction. Back up, forward, and down. Oh, I also forgot to mention sighing, moaning, groaning is fine. If you feel like letting out sound, go for it. We're all muted, so no one will hear except the dog, the cat, or the canary, perhaps. Let's do a couple more in this direction. Very nice. And then just coming to stillness with the arms at the side of the body. Here, we're just going to start rotating the arms, the humerus bone pumping into the shoulder girdle. And what we're doing basically is we're producing our own synovial fluid. The synovial fluid is what lubricates the joints throughout the body. It doesn't happen until you move the joint. So we're busy moving our joints for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms come to stillness. The feet can be about shoulder width apart here. Let's extend the arms out to the side. From here, let's just slide the ribs to the right. See if you can isolate those ribs. Slide the ribs to the left. You could do this sitting in a chair, sliding back to center, sliding back to center. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to center, still extending the fingers to the side wall, tilting the rib cage. The arms are fixed. The arms aren't moving. It's the rib cage moving. So you're isolating the ribs. We're giving a nice squeeze, a stimulation to those organs for 8, 7, your little human teeter-totter, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Back to center. Let's bend the elbows. Now the fingertips might want to touch here in the middle. We're just going to pinch the shoulder blades, squeezing, turning back to neutral for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Back to center. Let's take the arms down slowly, slowly, nice and gentle. Let's take the legs wide this time now. So toes can point out 30 to 45 degrees. We're just going to start swinging the arms like empty coat sleeves, like wet spaghetti noodles. So this is an opportunity to do a little self-massage here. You can tap right here underneath the clavicle, the collarbone. It could be a soft fist. It could be the heel of the hand for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep turning. Now you're going to tap yourself on the shoulder. That's the back point of the lung. In reflexology, we just tapped on the front point of the lung. So you're shifting the weight side to side here. Maybe you want to lift opposite heel as you twist in the opposite direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly coming back, let's tap the front, tap the torso. You're still twisting side to side, giving that spine a twist. The back hand taps the kidneys. The front hand taps the internal organs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly, slowly come to stillness. No abrupt stopping, just slowly unwind. Keeping a soft fist here, you can start tapping the hip bones. I'm going to do a little tapping. This will bring fresh blood to the surface of the skin, get things moving. And now from the hip bones, we're going to move to the side for the hips. Soft fist here is fine. Then we're going to move around to the bum, tapping the bum. Yeah. And then we're going to move up to the kidneys. The best you can, tap on those kidneys. And then coming down the side body, we're going to go down the outside of the legs, the yang meridian, come up the inside of the legs, the yin meridian. Let's go back to the hips, tapping the hips, breathing, standing tall, shoulders drop away from ears, yes. And we're going to the side body, now the hips, giving it a nice tap, tapping the bum, breathing, keep going, tapping the bum, going up to the kidneys, breathing, and then coming down the outside of the legs, coming up the inside of the legs, back to the hips. This is the last go around for this, the lower body. Tapping those hip bones, going to the side, to the hips. You do this when you wake up in the morning. It's a great way to wake up. And then back around to the bum. But they're saying now sitting is the new smoking, supposedly. So we're going to work on the bum. You're going to go out the outside of the leg, the yang meridian, come back up the inside of the leg, the yin meridian. And then now from here, we're going to start circling the navel. So it's a pretty big circle to start. Helping digestion, helping the colon do its job. So when you start circling, you're coming up the right side of the body. That's the ascending colon. You're going to go across the transverse colon. You're going to go down the left side, the descending colon. So you're helping all of that good stuff you've been eating move through the body, move through the system. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Very nice. And then coming back to stillness. Feet can come underneath the hips. Let's do a little lifting of the heels. So lift the right heel, spread the toes wide. And here again, you could do this sitting. Place the heel down, lift the left heel, spread the toes wide, place it down. You're shifting the weight side to side, nice and gentle, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can keep it this slower pace if you'd like, or you might want to double time it, bicycle pedal the heels. You're going up the mountain on your bike here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep pedaling, and then that turns into a little baby march. Little baby march, nothing big, nothing violent. Opposite arm, opposite leg, marching. If you want to lift the knees up to waist height, that's fine. Don't go further than that. For 8, 7, make it vigorous. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep marching, little baby march. Now we're going to go out, out, in, out, out, in. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. A little brain gym here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. And coming back to stillness. Legs de-escalate. Coming down to stillness. Big full breaths. Nice and easy. Very, very nice. Let's go to our chair. And if you have props that you want to have available, just bring them close by. And if you don't have props, don't worry about it. All right. And what happened? Oh, here they are. Weights. Right. So here again, let's go ahead and approach the chair, feet pointing forward, toes pointing forward, legs are hip distance apart. Land on your chair. Very nice. Now from here, you're going to take the right hand, place it outside of the left thigh. Your left arm is straight. The fingertips are going to scan the horizon as you twist to the left. So you're going to come to a sticking point eventually. The back arm can wrap around the back of your chair. Everything from the waist down is pointing forward. Everything from the waist up is twisting to the left. So we're in a seated twist. Big full breaths here, inhaling all the way down to the bottom lobes of the lungs. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now staying in your twist, but just slightly releasing. We're going to inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn, using that back arm for leverage. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Let's do 4, 3, 2, very nice. And then unwinding slowly, slowly, coming back to center. Maybe giving a little wiggle if anything feels like it needs to be shaken out. Left hand grabs outside of right thigh. Left hand grabs outside of right thigh. And this is an isometric press going on here below the waist. Right arm is straight. Fingertips scan the horizon as you twist to the right. Twisting, twisting, this side might feel different. When you reach your sticking point, the back arm goes around the back of your chair. You're looking over the right shoulder. Everything from the waist down is pointing forward. Everything from the waist up is twisting to the right. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Staying in your twist, but just slightly releasing. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And now we can unwind completely, slowly, slowly. Coming back, maybe you want to wiggle the shoulders. Let's bounce the legs a bit. I'm going to use weights here, but if you don't have weights or don't wish to use them, soft fists are fine, all right? So no weight or one weight in each hand. The palms face the midline. See if you can sit closer to the front of the seat of the chair than the back of the chair. And the feet are grounding into the earth, 4 corners of each foot rooting into the earth. So inhale, exhale, right fist goes into right armpit. Inhale as you drop the arm down. Exhale, left fist into left armpit. Inhale as you drop it down. Let's do 8, 7, 6. The chest stays square to the front of your space. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Back to neutral. Palms face the wall behind. Let's just start with the right arm. Exhale up to shoulder height only. Inhale down. Left. Exhale up to shoulder height only. Inhale down. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You might want to keep alternating or try the 2 together for 8. Slow it down. 7. Drop shoulders away. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Let's relift. Now it's going to be out and in, out and in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Arms come down slowly. You're going to resist the gravity. You're just going to let them collapse. Take the legs a little bit wider, just wide enough to accommodate the torso. And we're going to take the palms facing the midline. We're going to tilt the torso forward maybe 30 degrees. The arms come out to the side. We'll do a series of flies and try not to let the head dangle on this one as well. Crown of head lines up with tailbone. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's pump here. Little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, resisting the gravity as best you can. Again, we're going to tilt the torso forward about 20, 30 degrees. The palms face the back wall now, and they're going to face the ceiling. You're lifting those arms straight up behind you. They're never going to go lower than your bum as you pump the arms up to the sky. The palms face the ceiling, no weight or one weight in each hand for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. The palms face the midline now. You're going to squeeze it towards the midline. The arms pumping away here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Arms slowly descend, sitting more upright. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take the palms facing down on top of the thighs. Avoid the knee joint. No weight or one weight in each hand. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. The legs come back to neutral. Let's stay on the right for this next part. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Foot comes down, pausing in the middle, noticing right side of body, noticing the left side of the body. Do they feel the same? Let's go to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Back to center. And then just shake out the legs as needed. No weight or one weight in each hand. You're still sitting close to the front of the seat of the chair. The palms face forward. Let's do the 2 arms together, working on biceps. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Unwinding it very slowly. Let's go ahead and take no weight, one weight, or 2 weights in your left hand. The legs are going to go wide here. You're still sitting on your chair, closer to the front of the seat of the chair than the back of the chair. Right forearm can rest on right thigh. You're going to drop this left arm straight down in the middle, like you're going to drop those weights or those invisible weights on the floor. You're not. So it's inhale, draw it back, exhale, like you're pulling back a bow and arrow. Inhale, drop the arm. Exhale, pump it away. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay back on 1, little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it here, I'm modifying. I took some weight away. Left arm makes a right angle. Inhale, straight arm up. Exhale. Inhale, exhale for 8, 7, or as many as you can manage. 6, I'm modifying. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep the arm straight on 1. Half rainbow arc as you slowly descend on the left side, nice and easy. Oh boy. And then shake out the arms very gently. Let's go ahead and take no weight, one weight, or two weights in the right hand. Left forearm can rest on left thigh. That right straight arm hangs in the middle. You're not going to drop anything there in the middle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it back on 1. Here we go, little pumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to stillness, right arm comes to a right angle. Inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the arm straight on 1. Here we go. Half rainbow arc, slowly descending, resisting the gravity as much as possible. Nice and easy. Oh, very nice. And then coming back to center, keep the legs wide. Maybe shake out any tension that might have crept in there. On this one, you can use no weight, one weight, or two weights, or you could use a block if you have a block, so you can choose. This is called chopping wood. So here we go. We're going to inhale up, exhale down through the legs. Exhale, inhale up, exhale down. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Very nice. And then coming here with keeping the legs a little wide, no weight, one weight, or two weights in your hands. You can interlace the fingers here. We're going to straighten the arms out, swinging it side to side, moving side to side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, add in a twist, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to center slowly, slowly. I'm going to put the weights away for now. If you have a strap and you'd like to use it for this next bit, add the strap. If not, I'll give modifications. Everybody turn to the right in their chair, so you're facing the side. And if you've got a strap and you want to place it around either the ankle or the shin, you can do that. And if not, you're not using the strap with your hand, you're going to grab the ankle or the shin or the top of the foot. So I'm going to demo with a strap on this side. Okay, I'm going to wrap it around the top of my left foot. I'm grabbing with my back hand the back of the chair, and I'm dragging this leg back behind me. So the pelvis is squared off to the right here. And if you've got your hand on the foot, you're going to draw it all the way back as far as it's willing to go. And you've got your pelvis squared to the right here. For 8, 7, press the hand into the foot. 6, the foot into the hand. 5, it's isometric. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that leg, that foot. Slowly come back to center. Turning now to the left. Make sure that that other foot that's in the back is nice and stable. I'll do this with a strap this time. So here we go. So the back arm is supporting you with the back of the chair. The pelvis is squared off to the left. You're going to drag this leg back as far as it's willing to go. Breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly letting it go, releasing it, coming back to center, nice and slow, nice and easy. losing the strap if you were using the strap. Now from here, just coming up mindfully, rising up. We'll just do a few more things standing, and then we'll go to resting pose, Shavasana. All right. So you can use your chair for support, maybe your wall for support, or a piece of furniture. The leg closest to the chair is going to be your standing leg, and we're going to start swinging. So this is the right leg, and you're swinging the left. And then once you get yourself into the rhythm of it, see if you can lift it up to waist height. Maybe, maybe not. 8, 7, 6, standing tall on that supporting leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Slowly bringing it down. Don't just abruptly stop. And here we go, foot arriving at stillness. Let's go to the other side of your support. Okay. You know what to do if you're using a wall or a piece of furniture. Standing leg closest to the chair, so that's the left leg. And you're going to just start swinging that right leg. Nice and low to start. This side might feel different than the other side, but there's no judgment here, okay? You're going to lift it up maybe to waist height, but you're going to go to your optimum lift, whatever it is, nothing higher than the waist, for 8, 7, 6, 5. We're doing synovial fluid, don't forget. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. And then slowly lowering it down, slowly, slowly. Very nice. I'm going to use the chair for my support. I'm going to use a block, but you don't have to have a block. I'll do both versions. Let me start with the plain version. We're going to do modified tree pose. You're going to use your chair, your wall, or your piece of furniture for support. You're going to shift the weight into that right leg. The left heel can tuck into the ankle. If you're using a block, and you might wish to use the block, you can choose. The block is between the 2 feet, so the left toes and the left, now the heel is tucking into the calf. So this leg is going out 30 to 45 degrees, but the pelvis stays square to the front of your space or your screen. So maybe one of your tree branches wants to rise up. Maybe the second tree branch wants to rise up. Focus on a point that doesn't move, a drishti point, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe your branches are moving in the breeze. Maybe they're not. Maybe you're in a still courtyard with your tree. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, lifting through that supporting leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down, leg comes down, shake it out. How was that side? And you know what? If you fall out of it, no big deal. You just go right back into it. Because the balance shifts from day to day, so it's not always the same. Here again, you might wish to use a block or not. This time I won't use the block. I'll just use it plain, a plain tree pose. So now I've got my chair here for support. I'm going to shift the weight into the left leg. The right heel is going to tuck into the left ankle. So I've got a couple fingers on the chair for support. Maybe one arm wants to come up. Find your drishti point. Maybe the second arm wants to come up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe the breeze is here. Your branches are moving and flowing in the wind for 4, 3, 2. Palms come together in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, lifting through that supporting left leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down, foot comes down, shake out the legs. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to move everything off to the side. Let's take our chairs very quickly. You're going to face the seat of your chair. And you can grab the side of the edge about halfway along the edge of the chair. You're going to shift the weight into your left leg. I won't mirror you for this. We'll do some donkey kicks. Inhale, right bent knee to nose. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Don't let the head dangle. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Re-extend. Flex the right foot. Inhale, bend right knee. Exhale, stretch the leg away. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Re-straighten, point the toe. Now that foot touches down on the left. Lift the leg, touch down on the right. For 8, 7, lift the leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, engage the abs. 2, 1. Take that right foot over to the left. Tuck the 5 toes. Lift the right heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Right foot meets the left. Let's micro bend the knees, left and right. Just getting out any tension that might have crept in, especially on the supporting leg, the supporting butt cheek. You should be feeling it there. And then coming into position, shifting the weight into the right leg, left bent knee into nose. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, re-straighten on 1. Flex the left foot. Bend the knee. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Re-straighten. Point the toe. Touching down right. Lift the leg. Touching down left. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that foot over to the right. Tuck the 5 toes. Lift the left heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press the heel into the earth. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Left foot meets the right. Let's micro bend the knees just to stretch out the low back. And then keeping your hands on the chair seat, just step back a bit just to stretch out the low back. This is a modified downward facing dog. Both arms are stretched forward. I'm modifying. And see if you can get the chest close to the tops of the thighs. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming slowly upright, getting a bit closer to your chair seat, stepping there, and then grabbing the backs of the chairs as you rise up slowly, slowly. And let's just do one more thing, and then we'll move to Shavasana. So you're in front of your chair seat. Stack the hands over the heart, or you can hook the thumbs together and spread the fingers wide over your heart. That's called Eagle Mudra in yoga. So we're going to sit up and down on the chair. The feet are hip distance apart, toes point forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do 8, or as many as you can manage. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to hover. You're not going to sit. See if you can keep the torso upright for little pumps here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Arms come down, finding your way back to your chair, sitting down in your chair. And here you can sit all the way into the back of the seat of the chair. Let's just do some big breaths up. Inhale up. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, breathing up. Exhale, press it away. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale, press it away. Hands can rest on thighs. Here you're sitting tall, maybe pulling flesh away from sits bones. Crown of head floating to sky. Palms down on the thighs for grounding and stability, or palms up to receive. You can choose. And then once you've organized your arms and your legs, allowing the eyes to drop closed, scanning the body here for the effects of the practice, breathing into any residual tension that might remain, and then noticing relaxation, softness, forming in the soles of the feet, as though you're inserting your body into a hot tub. So that relaxation permeates the feet, the ankles, the low legs, and then it moves into the knees. From the knees, it moves into the thighs, allowing the legs and the feet to become very heavy. The softness moves into the pelvis, the hips, the buttocks, the low back releases. And from there, it moves from the pelvis into the belly, into the torso, enveloping all the vital organs, moving up the chest into the shoulders, now rolling down both arms all the way to the fingertips. The warmth, the relaxation, permeating the body, moving into the throat and the neck now. And then it envelops the head all the way to the crown of the head. The back of the neck releases, the face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light permeates every cell in the body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. And while we're resting in Shavasana, here is a quote from Pema Chodron from her book, Taking the Leap, Freeing Ourselves from Old Habits and Fears. Take an interest in your pain, in your fear. Move closer, lean in, get curious. Even for a moment, experience the feelings beyond labels, beyond being good or bad. Welcome them, invite them, do anything that helps melt the resistance. We can choose to stay present and awake to our experience, not rejecting it, not grasping it, not buying the stories that we relentlessly tell ourselves. This is priceless advice that addresses the true cause of suffering, yours, mine, and that of all living beings. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And as you are ready, big full breath. Inhale up. Exhale, press it away. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, press it away. Arms float up. Hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart. Samastiti. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May you know peace. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.